Savaged Unfiltered, coming in hot. Michael Gardner dropping truth nonstop. Ladies, listen up. Yeah, he's single, it's true. But quit flocking over like he's a slab of barbecue. He's talking real. No fluff, no filter in sight. Savaged Unfiltered. Turn it on tonight. Michael Gardner. Savaged Unfiltered. No safe spaces, no apologies, just facts.
This April, Stomping Grounds Tour hits Po Duty live with Michael Gardner from the Savaged Unfiltered Show. Tickets on sale right now at events.poduty.com.
Welcome to the Savaged Unfiltered Show, where we say what the hell everyone else is scared to say. Hosted by Michael Gardner. Raw, unapologetic, no filter, no bullshit. Savage.
Hey guys, what is going on? Happy Saturday to all you wonderful people out there in America. Oh, we got a good one today. We got a big show today. A really big show, guys. I want to talk about first. I want to get this off my chest. Dealing with some mongrels of just imbeciles there on TikTok. I thought I was done with that damn game. But I was actually in a live, actually last night, believe it or not. My good friend Gravel's live, so hat tip to you, Gravel. Appreciate what the hell you're doing over there on TikTok. At least trying to keep the credibility, so to speak, on that leftist, communist, socialist platform. Landmines are very, very heavy on TikTok. Censorship, folks, is very, very real. And Tom, I actually had a leftist come into Gravel's panel last night and challenge me on the entire. They think I'm banned on TikTok. They're trying to figure this out. And they're saying, it shows you're banned, Savage, but how are you able to come up to the lives? And I'm laughing about that. I am. I'm laughing about it.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know outside of the realm of that software on how it works. They see my account banned, and they're still trying to challenge the fact of how in the fuck is he able to talk on a live if he's banned. Folks, I am not banned on TikTok. I am what's called put in a, let's just use for layman's terms, a protective status on that platform. I went through the Social Media Transparency Department, which is a federal department up in Washington. Okay. And due to the nature of my work, due to the nature of my journalism, okay, as well as the podcast here, they have protected not only myself, but they protected my content. That's been taken down, okay, in a protective status. Okay. Yeah. There's very, very slim of us that goes into this predicament. Okay. And I'm going to go into the whole Charlie Kirk thing because it's very relevant. Unfortunately, what happened to Charlie Kirk, I mean, that was just very sad. But if Charlie was, still with us, he would be in the same aspect of where I'm currently at right now with TikTok.
Sure.
I'm not banned, folks. I am put in a protective status. Okay. That's what they're doing. And I appreciate the hell out of them. But these liberals, they're out of their minds. They're still trying to take me down, and they're not going to be able to.
They are, in my humble opinion, some of the stupidest assholes around. They haven't got a clue about anything. They're just a tape recorder that plays back, or shall I say, regurgitates everything that they hear on MSNBC and all those other things. They're stupid. They don't know nothing. They're ignorant. I mean, they're just ignorant. And they, just like, oh, how is he able to do that? Because we're smarter than you are. Yeah.
It's pissing them off. It's pissing them off. They're going crazy. They're going berserk. They're pull a Tony. That's great. You know what they're doing for me. You know. So yeah.
Yeah, and if you idiots want to come to my house and try to come to my house and say you're going to take and put me in re-educating programs, please, I've been waiting for decades for you guys to come knocking on my door. Come on, you morons. They're morons. They are idiots. I don't get it. And the funny thing about it is, see, they always say how, they're open, well, we're open for discussions and others. No, you're not. Because if you say anything against them, they go crazy. And then they say, you disrespected me. No, why? Why did I disrespect you? Because I don't agree with what you had to say? That's disrespecting? I just want to, God, I wish the days were when I was growing up, when I was in my 20s. If you got into a little, a scuffle with somebody on verbiage, you're talking, you went outside and you dealt with it like that,
Yeah, you dealt with it like a man, shit.
They get on the screens and they're crying and whining on the screens. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do to you guys. Look at screen tough guy. If I could do the scream and slap you on the face, you wouldn't be saying like that. They're keyboard tough guys.
They think they're keyboard warriors, but they're pansies. No. Yeah. This one last night on Gravel's panel, he was going so berserk with me, right? He was actually trying. I can hear him typing, right? In the audio on the background, and I'm like, buddy, what are you? Yeah, I'm like, what are you typing? Oh, I'm just trying to look up something. I was like, oh, you're trying to report me, but you're not going to be able to.
Yeah,
I'm shielded, buddy. You can't figure this out. I'm sorry, you just can't figure it out.
That's what pisses me off about these people,
Yeah.
Because if you say anything, they ask you, they say anything, you talk to them, and that right away, man, they're going to report you. Hey, you know what? Fuck your reporting.
Jesus, Tom. Tom all fired up here. Jesus Christ. No, he's good. You're good. So on to other news here. Okay. I want to get into this latest thing coming out actually earlier today from Rapid Response 47. I love Rapid Response 40. To be honest with you, Tom, I get a lot of the stuff that comes from directly, from whether it's the White House or President Trump, comes right from Rapid Response 47 because I know it's credible.
Yeah.
I know the sources can be backed up. And I encourage all my listeners, including Tom's listeners from the Old Man's Podcast, to go over to rapidresponse47.com, okay? And you will see up-to-date news with policies, agendas, what's going on with the country coming from President Trump right on his website there. So, and it's tremendous. It really is. It's tremendous. And you guys are really going to be blown away on what's coming out here with Secretary Scott Bessent literally destroying Pocahontas. Did you see that?
That guy, he's like the silent assassin.
Yeah.
He comes in, he's all, he has a nice presence about him. He's calm. His demeanor is nice and calm. He sits down. He's like a professor, and then it's just like, he just starts nailing everybody, and he does it so nicely. He doesn't raise his voice. He's just, oh, that's how you feel? Come here, let me in. Stab you right in the, the guy's a silent assassin.
You got to see the secretary literally destroying Elizabeth Warren, guys. Check this out.
Senator, it may be a bit nuanced for you, but what President Trump is referring to is the media saying that the affordability crisis was generated by this administration when it was you and President Biden who destroyed the buying power of the American people. So there is an affordability crisis, and you were front and center in it.
So let me make sure that I understand. Donald Trump is not saying that affordability, what's happening to families right now, is a hoax?
He is saying that trying to lay the blame at this administration rather than the Biden-Warren economy is a...
Oh, shut up, Pocahontas. You know damn well what you heard. You know damn well what you heard. So you're trying to tell me... No, don't try to pivot. You're pivoting.
Her and not everybody else. I've heard from Maxine Waters lately, and those guys. Oh, the other committee or that he was through, and those people are yelling at him. I'm going.
Yeah, they were.
No wonder we don't take anything that comes out of those committees seriously, because they're a bunch of buffoons. And Maxine Waters tells him, "Shut up. How about shutting up?" And he goes, "How about showing a little dignity?" He just slaps her so bad. I don't get it.
That woman is suffering so much dementia in her life. Oh God. And she's not that old. What's Elizabeth? Well, maybe she is. Not Elizabeth Warren. You meant Maxine Waters, right? Maxine Waters is like what, in her 80s? I think. Well, that's kind of old. She's getting up there.
Yeah. Every time I hear these people talk, the first thing that comes to my mind, term limits. Term limits, not so much term limits. Let's put a stinking age limit on these people, Oh God, Michael, I tell you, it's just
it's just wishy-washy, this entire shit.
I need to fire up my pipe to calm myself down,
man. You got to do something, man, before you do calm yourself down.
Savaged Unfiltered, tearing it down. And the old man's bringing jokes so mean. Liberals grabbing tissues, crying on the scene. No safe spaces here.
That's right.
We tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Savaged Unfiltered, real talk.
That's
no
right.
Kids gloves biz. The Savaged Unfiltered Show.
Yep.
Savaged and the old man dropping truth bombs.
That's right, baby.
While liberals grab a tissue. Tune in. No crying aloud.
No crying aloud there, liberal America. That's right.
You need to use this for one of the advertisements when you have me in it.
Oh, they're going to love my jingles. There's more jingles coming out your way there, Savage Army. I'm telling you.
I love them.
Yeah.
Savage Army, you're going to love these jingles, man.
You're going to love those jingles. Really. You
and
are,
when
guys.
the store's open, go buy that damn shirt. Come on.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, get ready to get savaged. The no-holds-barred podcast sensation, Savaged Unfiltered, is hitting the stage live with host Michael Gardner on his explosive Stomping Grounds Tour 2026. We're talking unfiltered truth, no scripts, just raw energy. Join Michael, the New York native turned Atlanta firebrand with over 20 years in comedy and radio, for 3 unforgettable nights of bold commentary, unapologetic rants, and fearless takes on politics, culture, and everything in between. Expect guest interviews, live debates, and that signature Savaged style.
When they're
April 13th through 15th, 2026, at 7 p.m. each night at Puttery Live's Podcast Theater in Torrento, PA.
Travis Kelce thing.
Just 25 minutes from downtown Pittsburgh at 408 Corbett Street.
The beanie.
Tickets are only $10 for in-person or virtual access.
Underneath this thing?
Grab yours now at putterty.com before they sell out.
Savaged.
Sounds, man. How are you doing 3 nights? How long is each session a night? How long do you talk?
Well, the first night, okay. They're gonna go. Let me rephrase that. I got too excited with. I wasn't expecting this from Tom, guys, but I'll kind of go into that. No, each night is going to be scheduled for an hour and a half.
Michael, you never know what you're going to get with me, buddy.
Oh, you pulling a Forrest?
I'm throwing curveballs.
You're throwing a Forrest Gump at me, for God's sakes. No. Every night, folks, will be an hour and a half. So it'll be from 7 to like about 8:30. We may go into the 2-hour mark towards like the second to third night, but it will be about an hour and a half. Jeff has given me, privilege to do the 2-hour formats if it does go into 2 hours, but it will be about an hour and a half. So if you're not, I mean, guys, if you're not in a rush, hang around for like an extra half hour. I may do the extra half hour. I don't know. It just depends. Tarentum is like a hiccup away from Pittsburgh. Literally, it's like 25, 30 minutes northeast of Pittsburgh. And it's in the neck woods of Pittsburgh, a little hillbilly town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But I had fun there actually last year. And I reached out to Jeff and I said, Jeff, I had so much fun, for those 2 nights. Let's do 3 nights. And he was so on board with it. And he was like, oh, great. So is it you and Walt coming this time? I said, no, you're not getting Walt at all. You're just getting me. But he was still excited. So he booked me for April 13th through 15th, guys. Get your tickets now. They're still available. 2 formats, live stream or in person at events.poduty.com. So good stuff. Yeah. But thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Sometimes the Old Man's podcast, my podcast that goes live every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's an hour and a half. But, if things are rolling, if things are going good, you having good conversation, I'll take it to 2 hours. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Times. Good times. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have a problem with that. Yeah.
No. So when are you bringing that show? When are you bringing that to the Pacific Northwest, or are you?
Good question. Well, I'm not booked just yet within the Stomping Grounds tour because this is part of the Stomping Grounds tour 2026. So I am looking into getting some venues filled up for like November, maybe possibly around Christmas. I'd like to go out to the Pacific Northwest around that time frame because I've actually been over to that part of the country around November, December in the past, and I find it to be probably the most beautiful out of all their seasons.
Oh, it is. That's where I live here. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and if you came, I would be at the show. I'd be at the front row, right off the stage, going USA.
Yeah. We'll definitely look into that.
I'd be yelling. Where's the old man? Where's the old man?
Oh God. But no, we are definitely looking into that, with that aspect. But, guys, I want to direct your attention. You know what, Tom? I'm going to look into that. Okay. If you know any venues, shoot them over my way, bud. And that goes for my listeners too, guys. If you're out there in the Pacific Northwest, just shoot me like an email. Okay. Or, text or post something and say, Savage, I got a venue for you and we'll make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep my eye out. I'll listen. Because I'll find out where these people do all their stuff. Yeah. Guys, I want to direct your attention before we get, continue the show here.
We have like amazing content on Spotify, not just the podcast, but through our music stuff. We have had the opportunity of partnering with some of the most talented individuals in the Atlanta area. Some of these musicians, artists they're not just well known, and I prefer it that way. Similar to like you go over to like Music City, USA in Nashville, and some of the stars that you see now started out, within those small venues. Small venues. Some of these venues are like no bigger than my studio here. Like it's just cutting edge. But yeah, guys, scan this QR code if you guys are viewing us on video, okay? And check out some of the most, probably the best music I've heard in a long time. My good friend Kylie O'Brien had sung the song Cannons.
great voice. Great
Yeah,
voice.
really good voice. She's going somewhere. I tell her all the time. It's a blessing that she signed with my music label, but it's not just about the music label, right? Like it's about bringing these people from where they are currently with me to bigger labels than mine, right? Like with her. I mean, I know she can get signed. I know she can. Maybe not now, maybe like a year or 2-3 years from now. Like big labels in Nashville or Memphis or anywhere in the South.
Yeah.
Or anybody that has that.
Look at everybody. Look how easy it is to get to there. You just shoot a picture of that barcode there.
Put you on the big screen. Yeah.
And there you go, man. You're right there. Bam! Right there. And check it out. Check it out, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, really good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, guys, check out some of our music there through Savage Army. Savage Army is growing. It's not just a music label. Like I'm growing it with the coffee and now merchandise. So check us out, guys. And also too, some of my listeners that may not know this, I am opening the studio not just for my production, but for other productions that want to use the studio. So if you have a podcast or you have like, a radio program, or you're into voiceovers, or you're even a music sensation just starting out. And, I get the budget sometimes is tough. Shoot me an email, Michael@savageunfiltered.com, and we'll look into it. Yeah.
What a great thing. That's great, because a lot of people are looking for stuff.
Yeah.
I admire you for that. If it was me, I'd be going, nah, get out of there.
Yeah. I mean, well, I try, I try to open up myself to other people. And, some people are just, they want to pay, $10, $12, $15, $20,000 for studios. I don't charge that much, because it's not about the money. It's about, collaborating with the right minds. It is. Now, Tom, I want to go here with you, since we're kind of going all over the place today, and I want to call this episode the roller coaster of epic proportion, right?
Perfect.
I kind of like that. Because of the content we're going in today. Have you seen the latest coming out of T.O.M? McDonald?
Tom McDonald. Why does that name sound so familiar to me?
Well,
I'd have to see a picture of him too.
Since we're on music now.
Is that the guy like with the tattoos, the rapper? Yeah.
Well, he came out with a brand new video, right? That he's calling it "Pray for the Left."
I love this guy.
Did you see this video yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Check out this video, guys, and it may be a little interesting with certain views of how you see it, guys. Yeah.
They always said that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, then they celebrated after they killed him. They tried to tell us that Black Lives Matter and that white people have always been villains. They burning flags in the streets and they scream at police, taking illegals to prison. They got rainbows on their bedroom walls, and they swear to God that men can be women. They're scrolling through their TikToks to get the news. They heard that Trump's a fascist.
Good stuff, guys. I didn't want to play the whole video because of obviously copyright infringement, but check out that video, guys, from T.O.M McDonald. Actually, it's posted about 2 hours ago on X. If you're listening to the episode now here on Saturday, it's already been posted. But I mean, obviously, shout out to T.O.M, T.O.M McDonald.
Michael, have you thought about trying to get him on for a guest shot?
He's a guest. I thought you were talking about a label. No. We have reached out to his assistants and management with booking, but I haven't heard anything. He's a busy guy. I'm not upset if he can't. Yeah.
He is an awesome guy. People, you listen to his music, look him up and listen to his music. The guy's a full-blown patriot, and he's got great music. And man, I tell you what, you'll really enjoy it.
Well, the 2 albums now are out, and those albums are called Renegade, right, and Revolution.
Renegade and Revolution.
Have you seen them yet or no?
No. Hold on a second here. His name is Tom
McDonald. Yeah.
Is it MC?
MAC and then Donald. Real easy to find, guys. I mean, there he is right there.
You can find him on YouTube Music, man, right there. Look him up.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I'm subscribing to his page right there. Bing, bang,
Yeah.
boom. That's what I love about doing these shows. And let me see. Let's see. He's got his one album, Wild Ones, came out in 2024. And the one before that was Brave 2 in 2023. Yeah, you guys.
There he is, guys. We put up an image for you guys to check him out. He's a little rough around the edges with the tattoos on his face and everything. But I mean, never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, heck
no.
The
guy's a tremendous set of talent. Pray for the love.
Except judge me. I'm a great guy. Look.
Now this video may catch a little attention from the right of, why is Savage encouraging this image with Tom of the T-shirt, Pray for the Left? We want to pray for our left. Yes, we want to uplift them from wokeism and radicalism. We don't want our country being torn apart.
We want them to get a clear brain. We want them to start critical thinking, think for themselves, and quit being a regurgitation factory for everything that the media is giving them.
Yeah. Have your own mindset. Don't exactly, Tom. Don't just regurgitate something you hear from CNN or Fox. I mean, have an individual mindset. Individualism.
The one thing people don't understand, Mike, is we don't hate these people. No, we don't hate them. We might hate their ideology, but as a person, we don't hate them. We're not the ones blocking everybody because they disagree with us. If you disagree, fine. Sit down, have a simple conversation. But once you start, it's just like protesting. If you want to protest. But as soon as you pick up a rock, it's not a protest.
Feel free to tweak the energy level. I can make it meaner, funnier, or add more southern drawl if you want. Let me know.
Let him know. Let the old man know. That's right. No. I love Tom, what he's doing here at McDonald, and keep on doing what you're doing, sir. I appreciate the hell out of that.
Yeah,
but
keep at it, brother.
Yeah. Now he does tend to speak out against wokeism.
Yes, he does.
He's had said this many times, with some of his verbiage.
They've tried to cancel this guy. They're not. They're not going to. He is too popular, and his heart, as much like Savage said, don't judge a book by the cover, because the man's got a pure heart. I think he does. That's my opinion.
You think so?
I'm against tattoos. I'm against all these people with tattoos, by the way.
Bullshit. You have tattoos all over your arms, man, and your fingers. I only have a couple. I'm actually, the one on my forearm is actually fading. I got it when I was, see guys. Yeah. I got it when I was, it's embarrassing tattoo. I got it when I was drunk in college. It has no meaning really. People look at me and they're like, what the hell is that? I'm like, I don't know. It's fucking has no meaning.
I got tattoos on my arms, as you can tell. And then people say, why you got tattoos on your arms? You got tattoos anywhere else? I go, no. They go, why not? Because I want to see them. Why do I want to tattoo something on my back I can't see?
Yeah. Well, he did put this video out here. I just want to kind of, plug a little bit with Tom, and then we'll move on with the show, guys, because I got a couple more things I want to get off my chest here before we lose time. Nice. But Tom actually put this out with Epstein, right? And his thoughts on Epstein. And I knew they were going to go with the whole Epstein thing because they wanted to see what his views were with the Epstein files and, even Springsteen. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen was brought up in here, guys. Check this out.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go away and leave you all alone?
I've seen this.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Holy sh**. Like, what the actual Those are Bruce Springsteen lyrics, just to be clear.
Yeah.
That's the same dude who has the #1 rock song in the country with his anti-ICE anthem. Well, now I understand why the lefties like his music so much. You know, there is one line in there that I actually like. Oh, I'm on fire. Well, you're not on fire yet, but you probably should be. But don't worry, Bruce. Where you're going, there's going to be lots of fire. Anyway, Bruce, I've written a response to your protest song, and I'll be dropping it this Friday at 9 a.m. Enjoy, Bruce.
Enjoy, Bruce. I used to love Bruce Springsteen. My mother, my father, my entire family, we used to listen to the music, right? With Bruce Springsteen, Born to Be Free or Born to Be Wild. Excuse me, I had it backwards, right? We used to listen to all that stuff, right? Bruce Springsteen, Jersey's favorite son, right? He's not Jersey's favorite. Well, he might be still Jersey's favorite son, but he's not America's favorite son.
I've never liked Bruce Springsteen.
You know what I'm starting to call Bruce Springsteen?
What?
America's favorite jackass. Yeah. Because he seems like one. Yeah. You know, he's on the same he's on the same line with Robert De Niro. Speaking out against President Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Gotta excuse me, people. I got the old pipe going because it calms me down.
Yeah. You do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do.
Tobacco, people. Tobacco. Oh, that's right. And here's a little FYI. Here's a little public service announcement for people that smoke pipes.
Yeah.
Use matches. Matches are the best way to keep your pipe lit.
Matches, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, isn't that how you start the damn thing? What?
I got a lighter.
People are listening to this show
I'd rather use a match.
Oh man, how am I supposed to light my pipe without a fucking match?
You use a lighter. Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Use
a lighter.
match.
Use a lighter. Yeah. Now, my God, man, Jesus. You're killing me. You really are. On to other news, guys. Breaking coming out not too long ago. Representative AOC has been caught planning and plotting ICE stalking trainings. Oh yeah, the delusional bartender from Queens, New York. She's on stage, literally orchestrating this shit.
I saw.
You think I'm making this up, guys? Oh my God, you got to watch this video. Look at this.
If you want to be kind of a more active observer and member of your community, there's legal observer training, which is if you see that ICE is active in your community, knowing the things that you can do legally.
She's publicly endorsing it.
To take note without being deemed as impeding law enforcement, and how you can do these things and assert the rights of yourself and your neighbor.
She's publicly endorsing this shit.
How do our Congress people get away with doing that?
I
don't get it. I don't. They're supposed to represent the country. The country. Yeah. It's like Trump. Trump says I'm the president of everybody. I'm concerned about everybody. I want everybody to have tax cuts. I want everybody to have affordable health care. I want everybody. But no, these knuckleheads. These knuckleheads, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand them at all.
Well, the chief content officer from Right Line News, as well as that represents Florida's Voice News, Eric Doherty had basically said this, and I quote: "The House must take action against AOC." Yes, they should. They should.
Yes,
because. Listen to more of this garbage here before we kind of, plug it out here.
Organizers, advocates, local elected officials, that we've been able to keep families together. And so one of the things
they're cheering this on.
Puppets. They're puppets. They're not listening.
Yeah.
They're not listening at all.
They're and look at this up on the top. What does that say, folks? Right? Concerning ICE activity, barcodes, know your rights training from our office. Folks, this is insane.
This is our Congress. the thing is that people, I don't know if their eyes are starting to open, but the ICE, the department, the ICE, they're not doing anything different that they did in 2012. It's the same laws. It's the same department that Obama and Biden used to get millions and millions of people shipped out of this country. Trump's using the same laws and the same department, but because his name's associated with it, it's all of a sudden it's evil and bad. Well, yeah, but you don't hear about the riots, any riots that happening when Obama and that. Well, one, if there was, the media is so far up the left's ass, they're not going to show you anything like that. But the reason they're not is because it's the left is doing it now. What's the difference? It's the same laws and the same department. As a matter of fact, under the same guy. Obama gives this guy one of the highest medals that a citizen can receive from the president, and everybody was cheering him on. And now
she is so encouraging Americans all over to break the law.
I know.
Literally. And let me put up this statue here for you guys so you could see this, okay? This is a statue here. You see it there? 18 U.S.C., right? Yep. Right? 111 makes it a federal crime to forcibly assault, resist, oppose, impede, imitate, or interfere with designated federal officers, okay? Yeah. I'll take the graphic off our logo here so you can see a little bit more of it, right? To interfere with this, defined in 18 USC-1114 while they are performing official duties. Penalties range up to or from 1 year for simple assault to 20 years if a dangerous weapon is used or bodily injury is inflicted.
Now, this isn't something that Trump made up.
No, this has been
the law that's on the books and has been for decades.
It's been our congressional leaders have passed this years and years and generations ago. This is nothing new.
It's what Obama, go back and listen to what Obama was saying about immigration. Go back and listen to him. Go back and listen to your darling Hillary Hill.
You got to get your words together, man. Get your words together. Yeah, get your words together. It's okay. Get your words together.
Savaged, unfiltered.
Yeah, get your words together. Anyways, so no, I got a video here that's gonna shock you guys out there, right? If it doesn't get any worse, you know who this gentleman is. Look what he's saying about insurrection, guys. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, they muted it. We were too slow to get it. Did they mute it? I think they muted it. Yeah, they didn't want him talking. But look, this is basically what he's talking about. Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? You didn't want your verbiage to be aired on a national syndicated podcast that's going to expose your fucking stupid ass? Come on now. I'm not surprised. I would imagine an entire squad doing similar work. Hell, one of them has ties to terrorist groups. And you know who I'm talking about? The one that married her fucking brother, so she can stay in the damn country. Yeah.
Well, how about that representative from the state of Washington? What's her name? Rashid
Tlaib. Yeah. Yeah, frankly, I believe these so-called political theater actors, they dance right up to the line of being oh God, the words there. They
you see, I've rubbed up on you. You're starting to talk like me.
I'm getting rubber banded here with my words. No, they're very spiteful. They're doing it just, not just for attention, but to pull back stuff, from the curtain. It's dangerous. It really is.
It's dangerous. Yeah, and you know why it's dangerous? Because everybody on the left seems to be brainwashed.
Mm.
You know, and the ones that aren't brainwashed, like that guy from what state is he from? Pennsylvania. What's that senator that senator that the guy that everybody was saying, oh, he's kind of mentally not there, you know, and
you're talking about the old guy with the cane, Al Green?
No.
Oh, well, he's not old there either.
No, I'm talking about the recently the new guy that's in the Senate. Only been in the Senate a few years.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about. I thought you were talking about Al Green. I mean, he's been in there for a while, but he's kind of not all there. He's the one that took the famous cane and started.
I like to take that.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. President.
Cane and shove him up his ass. No, I'm talking about that guy that's now threatening to leave the Democrat Party and become a Republican.
Yeah.
Because he says we as Democrats, we have lost our way.
But, you know, yeah, they have lost their way. But, you know, when it comes to domestic terrorism, nobody does it like a Democrat. Nobody does it like a Democrat.
They are a Democratic. They are a terrorist group right now.
Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. But they want to call us out all the time as, you know, violent writers, right? Right-wing violent terrorists. We're right-wing extremists.
We're not the extremist people. We're abiding by the law. We're telling you what the law is. And if and we're not going against the law, they're going against the law. That's another thing too. These mayors. Listen, these mayors that are speaking out. I always say this. I always reply to them with this: you're just a mayor. You're just a mayor of a city. You have no authority over the federal government. And see, that's what these people don't understand. Yeah, you got your state laws and all this and that. But if you read your state's constitution, that's right. States have their own constitution. And if you read their constitution, like I read the one for Washington State years ago, and it says that the United States Constitution is the law of the land. And our Constitution is based on that. You know, states do have some rights, and they are sovereign, and they can run their states the way they want to, unless it violates federal laws, and then they can't. That's why we are called the United States of America, and they fall under federal law. So you can say all you want about kicking ICE out of your towns, kicking ICE out of your states. It ain't going to happen because you do not have any authority over this federal government. Yeah, but we got judges that are saying judges don't have any say over the federal government. They, especially the executive branch. You can file all these papers and all these stop things that they're doing through these judges, who, by the way, are left-wing judges. And a judge shouldn't be neither left or right. A judge enforces the law. I don't get it. You know, but Michael, that's our whole problem. They have no critical thinking. They have no knowledge of the Constitution whatsoever. As a matter of fact,
nothing at all. Yeah.
The majority of the people in our Congress, you know, they haven't got a clue what the Constitution says. They have no idea. How does AOC, a bartender, how does she know more about the Constitution than me? She don't. You know why? Because I look into it. I read books on the Constitution. I read the Federalist Papers. I read the Constitution. It says what it says. There's no hidden message. It reads what it reads. Take it word for word as it is.
They're speechless. They're speechless. And this was even brought up not too long ago with Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer. Literally finally speechless about everything that's going on.
What an idiot he is.
Yeah. Now he's speechless about voter ID. Right? Yeah. He was asked a question by the press about this. And this is what Chuck Schumer had said, guys. Check this out.
Leader Schumer, you recently called the SAVE Act Jim Crow. Can you explain how it's Jim Crow to require an ID to vote in elections, to drive a car, to purchase alcohol? go to the DMV. Any comment on that? Leader Sherman, you said you're on the same page as. What do you think? Should we restore normal order in the Senate and actually go back to the standing filibuster?
He can't answer it.
You said that you're sending a proposal over there.
He cannot answer it. He's just like toting around. He's speechless. He doesn't know what to say. They're putting him under pressure, right? The pressure's building up on old Chucky. He doesn't know what to do. He's speechless and trying not to laugh because he knows
he's
gonna.
Yeah.
Well, he knows he's gonna lie.
Yeah.
He knows that the lie is going to come right out there.
And you say, well, how do you know Chuck's a liar? Go back and listen to what he said 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Go back and listen to his speeches.
Yeah.
He's totally contradicting what he said before.
That's right. Yeah, he's so fired up. Guys, this show is being brought to you by my good friends over there at Bucked Up, guys. Fuel the hunt. Get yourself some nutrition behind that workout, guys. Bucked Up, they believe in basically delivering the most quality of nutrition supplement products. At Bucked Up, guys, even Kaylee there, the spokesperson there, and this lovely, lovely graphic. She puts out the amazing, amazing videos with nutrition, sports, fitness, good health versus bad health. Check her out on X, guys. She's an amazing, amazing woman. And yeah, thank you, Tom.
Scan that.
Scan the QR code because we're going to give you a promo today, guys, by using the promo code Savaged1. That's right. We're going to give you 20% off the entire order today. That's right. From their nutrition energy drinks to their workout powder supplements to even their merchandise, guys. 20% off their entire website at buckedup.com or scan the QR code for my video viewing audience. Can't say more than enough. I love Bucked Up.
If I could say one thing to the people on the right, well, not you and me because we're very outspoken, but the people on the right need to start being outspoken. We need to start. How do we combat the stuff coming from the West? We need to start speaking up. We need to start speaking up for the Constitution. We need to start speaking up for the laws of the land. You don't necessarily have to speak out for ICE or DHS. Just speak out for the laws because that's all anybody's doing is enforcing the laws that are already on the book. Come on, think.
Think, people. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I mean, if just do your homework. Do your homework. Look at other sources besides one main source. If it matches up, it's most likely going to be a accurate result. But if it doesn't match up, then what's going on here. Now this video I want to show you. Speaking about Chuck Schumer and voter integrity, right? Mm-hmm. There was an independent journalist. I don't have his name. Okay, so he's actually through Sherry Unfiltered, which is a big content creator on X. I actually know Sherry. She actually follows me on X, and they put out amazing pieces of content. Now, check out what Black America is responding to Chuck Schumer. Okay, with this entire voter ID, where, I mean, some of the responses, guys, it literally is going to be an insult to some maybe 35 million of us after you watch this thing because it's a little disturbing, guys. Check this video out.
To ask Black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yes, I have state ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any Black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone that I know has an ID. Why would they think we don't have ID?
That's a lie. Why would they say that?
Do you have ID?
Yes.
Because I have my ID and my friends have their ID, so we know what we need to carry around.
Yeah, everybody that I know have ID. That's one of the things you need to walk around with New York with, ID.
Do you know any Black adult who does not have ID?
No, I don't.
Is it a weird thing to even say that?
Yes, it is.
What is this, some type of trick candy camera?
I know, right?
That's the only thing I brought with me.
Those are legit IDs. I heard a lot also that Black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV.
Really?
What does that say to you?
I know it's on 25th Street.
Do you know where the DMV is around you?
It's on 125th Street and 3rd Avenue. I
They're
believe.
clueless.
You know how to get there?
They're clueless here, and I'm gonna play a little bit more here because towards the end you might want to go like
Well, you know, shoot. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. You got to listen to the rest of this, guys. Check this out. Here it comes right now.
Who are these people talking to?
Do you have a problem that if you go to vote and they say, "Can we please see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are"? Are you
Love
cool?
showing my ID.
You got no problem with that?
Nope.
Would you have a problem if when you go to vote, if they say, "Can we please just see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are"? Do you have an issue with that?
No.
Would you have a problem if there was a rule where you had to show your ID in order to vote?
I don't think so. No.
Would you have an issue if there was a rule saying you got to
Someone's
show your
gonna
ID
bite the
before you
bite.
vote?
Watch.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Hello, tell me the story. What happened today at school?
Okay, so I'm Mark.
So you're probably saying, well, Savage, they really didn't argue with them. No, they didn't argue with them. But some of these people, right? Some of them have voted for Joe Biden and they voted for Kamala Harris. But now it's like these people are starting to wake up. Like this is great. I want them to wake up.
And Michael, the left, like Chuck Schumer and that, they understand that because now they're kind of changing it. Now it's not so much it's going to affect the minority groups. What they're saying now is it's going to affect the women. Oh, that's just doing away with the 19th Amendment where women are going to lose their rights to vote. No, they're not. See, they think everybody is so stupid, but they're not. People are starting to understand what they're doing. The Democrats are doing. They're twisting this all around. Have you seen the percentages of people that want voter ID? Schumer was called on the carpet on this. They said, how can you say this about, you're not pushing that SAFE Act when 71% of the Democrats say they want voters ID? See, we're talking about the people now. The people. So how is he trying to justify going against what the people want? 71% of the Democrats want.
I just wish that Schumer would see that, because this is exactly what he ran on with, some of Black America. He made a statement years and years ago with saying that that President Trump brings up the race card, especially with Black America on voter ID.
When? And where? When? Where are the sound bites?
When, Chuck? You have clear Black communities in America that literally say that voter ID is important in this nation. Where? What are you doing? He was doing it for rage. That's what he was doing for.
Yeah, and where, Chuck? Where in the Democrat Party are people saying that? Because 71% of them, according to CNN, want it. They can't argue that. In other words, Chuck Schumer thinks everybody is stupid. No, Chuck. No, we're not.
Well, that's why
we know about it more than you do.
That's why we have to pass the SAVE Act. It's important. The SAVE Act will save this. Absolutely, it will.
We're like the only country in the world that doesn't have voter ID.
Yeah. Do you know that the great state of Texas, Ted Cruz, right? As we kind of close it up here today, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Ted Cruz literally came out in full support, nuking the 60-vote zombie filibuster. I love how they're doing it. They're calling it the zombie filibuster because that's what it is.
Behind that. Totally
yeah. Yeah. To save America Act on that, the Save America Act, right? To secure our elections. He came out in full force to make sure that happened. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
glad.
I've never been contacted by any of our federal senators or representatives and ask me, how do you feel as a citizen of the state of Washington, how do you feel about the SAFE Act? Nobody's asked. They are not asking anybody because you know why? Because 71% of the Democrats are for it. That knucklehead Patty Murray that we have.
Well, this is huge. This is huge because, I'm going to agree with Cruz. He's right. Democrats should have to stand there and openly defend voter fraud in front of our entire country. They should defend voter fraud, but they're not going to defend it. They're not. They want their illegal base to come in to manipulate everything, to make them look good for the next elections, especially midterms right around the corner.
They're not gonna try to defend it because they know they can't. There's not a thing they can say. There's not a law that they can quote that backs their view. None.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, like Ted Cruz said, that's the case that he's making to his colleagues. He's actually going to be holding a conference with his colleagues up there in Washington, where he says that, they need 51 Republicans to stand together because literally in his aspect, unity is the only way to take full force in tackling this filibuster. No more excuses. No more delays. Stand united and end this zombie filibuster and pass the SAVE Act. Pass it. We need to pass it. We have to. We have to pass it. I don't know how hard that is to figure it out.
Because
the president is calling on Republicans again and Democrats to pass the SAVE Act. I will reiterate, requirement for voter ID to vote. That should be something that no American should oppose. Yeah. In fact, we know that the vast majority of Americans support it. Requiring proof of citizenship to register to vote, which is not hard to do. We should be able to do that in this country.
How hard is that to do?
To vote in the United States of America, you have to be a citizen in the United States of America. And this piece of federal legislation will direct states to remove non-citizens from the voter rolls. I just had a conversation.
Let me stop it right there. How hard is that to pass through Congress? How hard is that, folks? It's simple. It shows integrity, it shows accountability, and it shows measures. I want to close it out with that because I can't emphasize that more than anything, Tom. We have to pass this. It's not hard. Why is the Democrats not wanting to pass it? I can tell you right now why they're not wanting to pass it. Okay? Because they need the votes, and they know they're not going to get the votes for the majority of the country right now because of the polls going up drastically under President Trump. Some 60. Wait a minute, that was a month, Savage. Let's fast forward a little bit. Look at the majority of the approval rating right now for President Trump. They know damn well that President Trump is climbing up the polls right now with approval ratings. And they can't stand it. So let's bring in some more illegals. Come on, little agitators. Do your little thing. Come, little agitator. Make a song about it because that's what they're doing. They want the agitators to manipulate everything.
Hey, it's Sterling K. Brown from the Hulu original series Paradise. The next chapter begins as Xavier's search for his wife takes him above ground, and what he finds will change everything. It was never just about the bunker. Tune in and discover the truth lies outside. Paradise, the official podcast, is now streaming, and stream Paradise on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Another good thing that's happening as far as people's eyes are opening is look what's happening in the city of New York, in New York City, and look what's happening in the state of Virginia. The people, and I swear it's because of voter fraud that they have who they have in charge. The governor in Virginia now, and that mayor in New York City. And they got him. And now everybody's regretting it. I mean, look at the tax hikes that are going on in Virginia. Look at what the commie Islamic guy in New York, what he's doing. He's not following any of the stuff he promised because he can't do that. And now everybody's going, holy crap. Look at all the trash that's piling up in our city. Have you seen New York is turning into a third world country?
I've seen it. And I've also seen you speak about fraud as we kind of close this up, guys. Never forget what Hillary Clinton, I call her Killary. Never forget what Hillary Clinton, how she handled the entire Benghazi attack, right? I'm talking about 29 distress calls, 13 hours of delayed support, and 4 Americans dead. Remember their names, folks. Ambassador Chris Stevens, Information Officer Sean Smith, Security Officers Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods. Make a t-shirt of that, guys, and put their names on there so you can see the left literally reciting their names. They won't recite the names. You know why they won't recite the names? Because it doesn't fit their approval, right? Check this out. This is Hillary Clinton testifying, and we got her, folks. She's going right to prison. Check this out as we kind of close up the show.
The fact is, we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
What difference does it make? Stop pivoting there, Hillary. Those 4 dead Americans are on your fucking watch.
The blood's on her hands for that. That's what I say.
I don't know, folks. As I close up, guys, again, another heated show, but damn big show. We had to discuss this because this is an emotional roller coaster that we're affecting right now in the country. We're being affected by this leftist, dangerous narrative. Seriously, I encourage you guys to fight. You have to fight.
You got to.
You have to fight. If you're not going to fight, then move aside. Because I want to talk to people that want to fight for a country, not just become little keyboard text warriors on fucking social media like this idiot I was dealing with the other night in TikTok. Got to fight, guys. Thanks very much. Remember, guys, our live streams every Tuesday with myself, the old man, and usually we do have some guests on. So I encourage you guys to check out some of the shows this past week with Scott Scarra that came on at, basically Shara. There we go. Thank you, Michaela. Scott Shara. I know I was going to get it right sooner or later. He came on and discussed his story with his daughter that passed away due to medical malpractice of COVID-19.
She was murdered.
She was murdered. Yes, she was. Yeah. I encourage you guys to check out that episode. We are going to have a gentleman coming on by the name of Craig Skoloski, if I pronounced that correct. He will be joining us actually this Sunday, which would be a pre-recorded episode. That's going to drop. I think I'm going to have that drop on Monday, believe it or not. So, check out that episode this Monday.
Michael, don't forget the one with the lawyer that came after the.
That's right.
Store.
That's right. Yeah. That lawyer. Yeah. The defense lawyer there, bail bondsman out of Texas. That was a damn good episode. Really, really good episode, guys. Check it out there on the Savage Unfiltered Library on Spotify or anywhere you hear a podcast. Remember, guys, hit us a like, hit us a follow. Helps out the show a little bit, and appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Mike, known as Savage. This is the old man. He's just smoking his pipe. He'd love to be here, but anyway, guys, thanks very much, and until next time, guys, take it easy.
This had been a Truth Productions media episode. Thank you for listening.